Okay, so I just got back from the hardware store, and it was kind of his idea to just take the whole roll of 100 feet and then use what I use and then just bring the rest back for a refund. And let me just show you what we got going on here fitting wise. That's the old one. So we ended up going, I picked brass. The amount of hard time I had with those other ones. So yeah, anyways, I threaded in that ejector and picked these brass fittings, and that's for the that'll fit onto the poly pipe. And just got basically I got a nipple, and that's gonna go on to the foot valve goes on the bottom here, right? So thread right in there, Teflon the living daylights out of all this stuff here. Slap that together. Oh, by the way, I did this over at the hardware store. I removed that cap and this case off of the foot valve, and I checked the foot valve to make sure that the function of it, just to make sure that it was not too tight or anything like that, because you wouldn't want to be putting in a crappy foot valve. I mean, this thing sat in my basement for a couple years. I mean, it's brass, so it looks good and everything, and doesn't show any sign of corrosion. So I did that anyways, just to let you know. That'd be a good idea if you're doing this job on your own, or with somebody, if you're lucky. And then I bought a whole bunch of clamps, because I don't know what it is about these clamps. I really like these clamps, and I get excited every time I see them. Alright, so brass fittings for that. So now what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to clean these things really good. Maybe like a toothbrush, and maybe like, you know, some Windex or something like that. And scrub a dub. Make sure that there's no debris. Because, like, you know, the O-rings are supposed to be kind of like sticking out, and they're supposed to make contact, and I just want to clean. And I'm not going to remove the O-rings, though, just to let you know, because in case they're hard, and then you remove it and it breaks, and then you're done. So leave her be in there, and just clean it up real good. See the dirt and stuff, the grit? Just get rid of that grit. And that's, now it's dark outside, and I don't know if I'm going to keep working. And another thing is that I need a hair dryer. I was going to run a hair dryer in here and soften up this poly pipe and then straighten it out, because it's round and it's going to be like bendy and difficult to measure so yeah. And my hair dryer, my wife took the hair dryer. She's gone to the cottage, and she took the hair dryer with her, and now I'm kind of like thinking about having to heat it up with the torch a little bit to warm it up. And yeah, I didn't want to do that, but I think I'm going to have to if I want to do it this weekend, unless I got to go and buy a new hair dryer, which I don't think it's a good idea, because I got a couple torches here and I can probably make by just as good. Anyways, I'll let you know what's going on in a bit. That's so far where we're at.